called Pranayama. So an ancient breathing technique where we control the breath, but prana also refers to our life force. So that's why it's healing, because we can actually take the thing that is breath, which is voluntary, we breathe in, we breathe out, and we can lengthen it, we can shorten it, we can deepen it, we can send it to different parts of the body, we can send it to different parts of our mind, we can get our mind on board with the breath. And remember that the breath is the first thing that happens when you're born, last thing that'll happen when you die. So in between is our life. Raise your hand if you breathe. Yeah, we're all doing it, right? We're just going to do it more mindfully. We're going to do it with more direction. We're going to do it with a purpose, an intention. And these are some fun breaths, so I just want you to play around with them today. And by extending this breath, by extending this focus, by bringing the mind and the body and the spirit all together in union, we can then extend our life force. So that's what we're really doing here. Today is, if anybody is a little dehydrated, you might notice some things. So we've got a couple variations to play around with. Hey there, welcome. But we are going to start with a couple little stretches, because with the breath, we want to make sure that we've got the lungs moving, we've got the chest open, we've got, our diaphragm working. And with this one, we're going to use a lot of mouth. So as long as everybody's moving, the neck moving, we want the chest moving. So if you need some room to do these are also on the podcast. I've got a body cleanse. It's a free body cleanse if anybody wants to give it a shot, and it goes through a lot of these stretches. So if you need more melody than what you're getting here, I can find you anywhere. Okay, so we're going to inhale. You're going to lift your head up. Exhale, tuck your chin down. I want you to go ahead and start with the mouth. So inhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Notice where your hands are. Inhale up. Exhale down. Notice where your feet are in space. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Try to lift the chin as far as you can. Exhale down. Good. Come back to center. We're going to do little tick-tocks. So you're going to start by taking one ear to one shoulder. Inhale. Good. Exhale to center. Inhale to the other side. Ooh. Exhale to center. Inhale to one side. Oh, exhale to center. Inhale to the other side. Exhale to center. Good. Then inhale all the way over. Keep it in as you come back to center. Exhale to the other side. Good. Inhale this side. Exhale. Let's take it all the way over. Inhale, rainbow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Stay on this side. Inhale. Exhale to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale to this side. Exhale. Good. Bobble your head a little bit. Reach your hands up. Fingers.
What's the purpose of this?
We're just warming everything up. Good. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Spirit fingers, spirit fingers, spirit fingers. Breathe through your fingers. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Reach, reach, reach. Open up through the chest. Open up through the spine. And exhale. Good. Now we're going to give ourselves a big hug. Inhale. Exhale. Switch arms. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Keep your hug. Now see if you can inhale more. Like you're hugging yourself from inside. Exhale. Keep your arms where they are. Switch arms. Good. Inhale big. Exhale. Switch arms again. Squeeze. Now inhale, try to push your chest into your arms. Try to push your abdomen open. Try to get your lungs as wide as you can. And exhale. Good, switch arms. One more time. So we're stretching out the back here if you can't feel it. Inhale. Through the chest. Through the belly. Through the chest. And exhale. Good. Reach one leg long. Reach. Reach through the toes. Now the opposite arm. And exhale. Good. Reach that leg long. Now reach the opposite arm. Stretching through the body. And exhale. Good. Next time. Inhale. And this time we're going to make it a little audible. So, good. Inhale. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Inhale. Audible. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, last one. Inhale. Exhale. All right, do we feel a little warm?
Exactly.
So coughing is normal. Shortness of breath is normal. Dizziness is normal. This is why we do these in chairs.
Exactly, right?
We are activating so much of the lungs. We're getting a lot of oxygen in. Remember that healing starts with filling our body with positive energy. Okay? So as we inhale, we're causing a little restriction in the body, and as we exhale, we're releasing. So today we're going to start with the breath practice, just this physical practice, and then we're going to start adding the mind into it. Then we're going to start adding intention into it. And where we go from there, well, who knows? Remember that healing the body is about your intention. You control your breath, you control your mind. When it gets out of control, that's what makes us sick, right? Those thoughts, those reoccurring moments, thinking, right? That's what makes us sick. So what makes us heal? The opposite. Okay, so today's breath, there's a couple different options, and we're going to do all three so that you can feel all of them. I practiced them this morning so I could kind of get the breath going for me. So the first option, each one we're going to use the mouth. And when we say audible breath, it can be, that feels really good. Everybody just take a sigh. Right? It feels good. So you can do that. You can do, if you got a lot of tension today, get rid of it. Get rid of it with the breath. Okay? It can even be like, okay? I want you to just play around with this. Your inhale is going to look like this for the first round. Okay? Inhale is going to be a light lip. Okay? Just like you're whistling. You're sucking it in like a straw. Okay? Feels good, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. We're going to do this 10 times. Now the mudra today, which is our hand posture, anytime we're working with the fingers, we're working with different energy sites in our body, okay? So mudra for today is going to be thumbs touching our pinkies. You can also add in the ring finger if that feels okay, okay? And these you can relax on the legs, you can relax in your lap. If this gets too restrictive, if it's too hard to keep that, just do whatever feels good. So just relax what needs to relax. This binding, these are our very subtle energies. So our weak fingers, if you think about them, this is our subtle heart energy. So as we bring in our subtle heart energy, it's like we're opening the space and then we're relaxing the space. So we're actually opening our hearts and relaxing our hearts. So just be ready for, things that might come out for you. So we're going to do 10 rounds to start with, and then we'll do some modifications, okay? If it feels good for you to close your eyes, Close your eyes. If it feels good for you to stare at something behind me, stare at something behind me. Okay? If you got a mirror and you want to stare at yourself, stare at yourself. If you stare at each other, that could get weird. But here we go. So we're going to start with that little suck it in breath. Here we go. And a sigh. That was one. Inhale. Let me hear you. Inhale. Yeah, you might start to laugh. Inhale. Inhale. Permission to get weird. Inhale. One more. Let's see if we can make it loud. Inhale. Good. Release your mudra. Just notice what's happening in the body just on our first round. Notice if your mouth's a little dry. If it is, lick your lips. Pucker your mouth. Get your saliva moving. Saliva is healing. What is the one place in your body that heals quicker than anything else? Your mouth. Saliva is healing. Which is why people maybe kiss you or lick you to make you feel better, right? You got to cut, lick it. So, get your saliva moving. So round two, we're going to take the same mudra again. Do what feels good. This time, we're going to think about coming through our teeth. So if you get too dry as you move through it, just go back to the straw because it will keep some more saliva moving. Now this time, because we are moving through that beautiful smile that I know y'all all have in there somewhere, I want you to think with each breath, see if you can get a little more openness through the sides of your mouth. Okay, you might start like this. Yeah, let's do awkward smile, okay. And then by the end of it, I want you to just think, like, can I smile bigger as I breathe? Can I smile bigger as I breathe? And just see what it does to your body. Okay, just see what it does. Okay, so we're going to start with our awkward smile by 10. I want to say right like this. Okay. All right, here we go. Inhale. Same side. Inhale. Oh, maybe your chest relaxes when you do it. Yeah, that was good. Inhale. Inhale, bigger smile. Some of them you like a painful smile. Inhale. 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 Keep coming. Inhale. Three more. Inhale. 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 Give me one last more. Big smile here. Big smile. Happy smile, happy smile, happy smile. Exhale. Good, release your hands. Wiggle them out a little bit. All right, everybody close your eyes for just a moment. Just noticing what's going on in the chest, the heart, the lungs, the shoulders, your neck, behind your eyes. Just noticing where the breath begins to settle. Now just taking a deep breath in, just on your own, your natural breath. Notice where it naturally goes in the body. Is it your toes or your hips? Natural inhale. Does it go to the back of your head? Now, before we move on to the third round, I want you to just direct your breath for a moment. I want you to bring your breath to the back of your throat, the back of your skull. And as you exhale, I want you to bring it to the tip of your nose. Breathe in to the back of your head, the back of your neck, maybe even into the shoulder blades. And as you exhale, bring it to the tip of your nose. Good, we're gonna do this 2 more times. Inhale, see if you can bring that breath to the back of your head, the back of your neck, maybe your shoulder blades. And as you exhale, see if you can feel that sensation in the tip of your nose, the tip of your nose, as if someone is touching the tip of your nose. One more time, inhale, back of the head, back of the neck, back of the shoulders, maybe even in between the shoulders. Inhale, 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 send it there. And then exhale to the tip of the nose. Good, this time inhale, send it to your fingertips. See if you can feel the texture of the breath with your fingertips. Is it warm? Is it cool? Is it heavy? Is it soft? And then as you exhale, send it through your toe tips, as if it's seeping out of your feet. Inhale, bring the breath into your fingertips, as if you're holding it, as if you can feel into every fingertip, even if your hand is closed. And as you exhale, see if you can send it through your toes and the bottom of your feet. Good, just building a new circuit. Inhale into the fingertips, the hands, the palms. Feel the texture of this breath. And as you exhale, send it through your toes and your feet. Maybe the soles of your feet, maybe the tops of your feet. See where it comes out. One more time, inhale through the fingers, through the palms. Hold the breath, hold it, hold it. Feel it in your hands, feel the weight of it. Is it soft, is it light, is it warm, is it cool? And as you exhale, send it through your feet.
That's a remarkable thing.
Good. Now, this is how we direct the breath. So on round 3, because we are doing a heart breath, because that's our mudra today, right? We are going to send this breath, this whistle breath, this audible breath through the heart. So we're going to bring it in through the heart. And then as we audibly expel, I want you to think of what sound comes out of your heart today, okay? Maybe it's like a, okay? Maybe it's just a, maybe you just need to let some things go, okay? Maybe you just need something really soft. You find what works for you, and we've got 10 rounds to play with it, okay? So 10 times. So I want you to think about bringing it through the mudra. So through this little tiny opening in the fingers, you're gonna bring the breath into the heart, and then listen. What does your heart sound like as it releases? And that's what you do. Okay, we're gonna play around. We're just playing, okay? Here we go. You can close the eyes if it feels good. Forget that everybody else is here. We're all just breathing together. We're supporting each other. Inhale. Inhale. Into the heart, into the heart, into the chest, into that cavity, and then exhale. Inhale through the fingertips, up through the arms, into the chest. Inhale, suck it in like a straw. And as you exhale, listen for a moment, and then let it go, whatever it needs. Inhale through the fingertips, through the mouth, into the heart. Listen and exhale. Inhale, maybe you go through the smile this time. Into the chest, into the back. Listen. On your own pace, inhale. Into your heart. Listen to its sound, listen to its song, and exhale. And wherever you are, listen to your song, listen to your heart, and exhale. Maybe it comes out in a laugh, maybe it comes out in a song. Inhale. Listen, 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 and then exhale. Good, we're halfway there. You got 5 more to play with. Inhale. Listen, listen. Exhale your song. Good, take the breath as light as you need it. Inhale. Moving through the fingertips and the arms and the chest and the back. And exhale. Inhale through the smile, through your straw, through your fingers, through your arms, through your chest, through your heart. Listen. Exhale. 3 more rounds at your own pace. Inhale is your pace. And exhale, whatever sound feels good. Listen. Yeah. More time. Here we go. Inhale. Inhale light. Inhale light. Exhale. Release your mudra. Close your eyes. This time I'm going to have you put your hands face down, somewhere on your body. They can be on your knees. They can be on your chest. They can be on your belly. Wherever it feels good. Just lay your hands wherever you need them. And this time I want you to direct that breath into your hands, just like we did a moment ago. Inhale, feel it in the fingertips. Feel it underneath your hands. Feel it in the palms. Direct the energy where you want it to go. And as you exhale, release it into the earth. Through the feet, through the toes. Let the earth have it. Inhale into the hands, wherever they are. Feel that energy, feel that space. Send the healing breath into that space. Let it direct all the way through the body. And as you exhale, send your breath through the earth, through the ground, through your feet. Yes. Now inhale. Scan your body and just say, where do I want this to go? Do I want it to go into my lungs? Do I want it to go into my head? Do I want it to go into my hands? Where do I want it? Let it direct. And then as you exhale, send it through the earth. Good, last time. Inhale into the hands. Find a place to send it. Your heart, your head, your eyes. And then exhale, send it down into the earth. You do what's called active listening. For anyone that has any hearing impairment, or you're starting to notice that maybe you can't hear in a certain room, maybe you have a hard time focusing while you're listening. Maybe you hear something and then you have to hear it over and over again. So this one we did last year a little bit, but this is a great classroom for it because there's very, very subtle sounds. So now that we've cultivated our breath, we've got it moving. This is something that you can practice at home. And all I'm going to ask you to do is in the beginning, we're going to focus on just our breath. Just listening to your breath, listening to it move in and out, and in and out. And then I'll give you instructions to begin listening to anything that you hear in the room, in the building, in your body. Maybe you hear your pulse, maybe you hear your heart. Whatever it is, just see if you can focus in on it, and with each breath, see what else you can hear. We're gonna take the tuning. Remember we did last time, we tuned your eyes we focused it like a camera. Today we're gonna tune the ears. Our breath is what focuses our mind. We get our mind to come over here, and then our hearing, all of our hearing is just refocusing this outside world into our inside world, okay? So we'll close the eyes because we don't want the eyes to be a part of this. We don't want them to tell us what's going on. You can relax your hands wherever they feel good. You're gonna roll your shoulders back, give yourself some space here, right? Okay, get your feet nice and grounded so you're comfortable. Move around if you need to. We're just gonna start by listening to the breath. So you're just gonna listen to your own breath. Just your light inhale and exhale. It can be through the nose. It can be through the mouth, whatever feels good here. Just getting in touch with your own breath. Can you hear it? Can you hear yourself breathing? You might hear others breathing. Let's just focus on your breath, your sound, your rhythm. And if it helps, make your breath a little more audible so that you can really tune into your breath, your inhale, your exhale. Maybe you just deepen it just a little bit so you can really stay focused to it. Now begin to notice what you hear in your body. Can you hear your clothes moving? Can you hear your pulse, your heart rate? Hearing is feeling. As you feel it, can you begin to hear it? What do you hear from your body? Do you hear yourself swallow?
Yes.
Do you hear your stomach growling? If you take a deep breath, can you hear any popping or cracking? What's happening around you? Listen for the most subtle sounds. What do you hear? What do you hear in the outside world? All that you think that is separate from you. And yet you feel it. You hear the vibrations. Just by listening, it becomes a part of your world. It becomes a part of your moment. With each breath, let your hearing get more and more precise. Just listening. Taking it in. Now listen for something new. See what else you can detect. What else can you hear? The world is full of sounds and sights and feelings that you can tap into at any moment. Parts of yourself that you can tap into at any moment. We choose what parts of the world we add and what parts we ignore. Notice if it sounds disturbing or cluttery, notice if you can smooth it out. Just as a sound with no judgment. Just noticing the sounds. And finding peace in just the sound. Just your ability to hear it. Now bring your focus back into your body. We've sent the breath to our heart. We've sent the breath with our mind. And now with your ears, with your feelings, with your breath, I want you to listen to your heart. The song of your heart. The sound. What does it say to you? What is it telling you right now? Your heart is always true. Your heart will always tell you exactly what you need. So ask it. What do I need in this moment? What can I give myself in this moment? And as you breathe in, expand through the heart and listen. 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 And then as you breathe in that thing that your heart tells you you need. And as you exhale, just sigh out anything else. Breathe it in again. Breathe into the heart. Breathe in that thing that your heart says that you need right now. And as you breathe out, just let anything else go. One more time, breathe it in big here. Breathe it in full. Breathe it into the entire body. Whatever that thing is that your heart says that you need. And as you exhale, let anything else go. Know that this is accessible to you, just like hearing, just like breathing, just like healing, just like moving. Whatever it is that your heart needs, you can give it. And you are your healer.